Gas exchange in our lungs by Nadine, Pears, and Rikung. Breathing is an essential part of life. I do it, you do it, your dog does it. But how does it work? What are the things we breathe in? What are the things we breathe out? The process that handles all of this is called respiration. Respiration is when we mix the glucose we consume from food with oxygen that we inhale and transform it into carbon dioxide, water, and energy. First, we breathe in air through our mouth and nose, where the dust from the air gets filtered out. Then, the air goes down the trachea, or our windpipes, and the useless gases in air like nitrogen and carbon dioxide are filtered out. The trachea then branches into two bronchus, two tubes that lead to each lung. At the same time, the diaphragm, which is the thin plate of muscle under the lung, gets pushed down to give more space for the oxygen. In the lungs, bronchus extend into bronchioles, which are branches that extends throughout the entire lung. Attaching to their ends are tiny air sacs called alveoli, which is plural for alveolus, where the gas exchange happens. Next to the alveolus are some connective tissues and the capillary, which is a form of blood vessel, and the oxygen inside the alveolus will enter the capillary through a step called diffusion. Diffusion is when particles spread across a certain amount of space until it reaches equilibrium, which is when the particles are evenly balanced out across the space. In our lungs, the oxygen flows through the bronchioles and into the alveolus, in which the oxygen passes through the layers of the alveolus, which are a layer of water, epithelial cells, and base membrane. Then, through the connective tissues and into the capillary, which consists of base membranes, plasma, and finally the red blood cells. Using diffusion, the oxygen molecules can reach equilibrium through all the barriers, as they are mostly fluids. When the oxygen reaches the red blood cells, the hemoglobins on the cells release carbon dioxide molecules in exchange of taking the oxygen molecules, and sends it to where the body needs it. After that, the diaphragm pushes up again, which forces the remaining unreacted oxygen and released carbon dioxide, along with the other gases stored in the trachea, to be exhaled out. And that is how breathing works. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.